Welcome everybody to the Madoians and Friends podcast. Made it to double digits. We're in episode 10.
Wow.
Friend 8, Drew. What's up, buddy?
What's up? What's
Not
up,
much,
guys?
bro. Welcome.
Yeah.
So as you know, people have been watching. I guess if you've been watching, you notice we got the new setup.
Flip-flopped.
Flip-flop.
Just the room, but
yeah, I was gonna say, you wanna tell them what we
different side.
did? Different side of the
Yeah,
room.
we're just mixing it up.
Just trying to improve.
Yeah.
We got the focus now.
Yes.
We're in focus,
yes.
I guess.
The video should be a little bit better with Alex directly in focus.
Yeah, I guess we weren't the most in focus with the little box up here.
Oh, okay.
But we're
Got
straight
rid
now.
of the giant stuff in the background.
Didn't get rid of it. It's just
Whoa.
we replace it now with
Some Celtics,
some Celtics gear, some books,
some Red Sox.
some
I don't
literature.
think that's in focus.
Make us look studious.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
All sports books though. So, but dude, welcome.
Thank you.
So I heard you were telling me you had an interesting trip over here.
Yeah, I was driving through Wickford and I was literally stuck behind a horse in a carriage.
Dude.
Like the old times.
Yeah. No, and
Samuel
made me-
Slater.
yeah. Made me think of that song, Old Town Road.
Oh my God.
Like maybe Wickford is the
Is
reason behind
AKA
that song. Yeah.
Old Town Road.
Yeah.
I've seen that thing go by like a couple times.
In
Like,
Wickford?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I've
see
seen it.
You see that?
Really?
Yeah. They would give little hay rides.
Yeah.
Super
Little
weird.
Tour of
And-
historic Wickford.
How long were you behind it?
Oh, I mean, I was in downtown Wickford, like dead stop for probably 5 minutes.
Oh my God. Dude, that's a narrow ass road anyway, let alone to have
To put a horse and carriage on?
Dog.
Come on.
And, like-
they don't even have sewers, but you're just going to throw a horse and carriage on it?
Bro, you see that stuff like I saw it walking through Boston and obviously through New York, but there's at least multiple lanes and they're kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
Wickford, like if you're
No
on
place for a horse.
If you're the passenger on that, like you got to just be thinking, wow, or you're not thinking, but you are an asshole. Like
Yeah, well, like, what makes you, like, think, like, hey, like, today, like, I'm going to bring the family out on the horse and we're going to go down Wickford.
on
like,
a carriage.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
just
mean,
stopped impede everyone's day and just go on my horse and buggy.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Like the old times.
Yeah.
like Lil Nas X says.
Yeah.
And
Gonna
and
ride
Billy
till
Ray.
he
Billy
can't
Ray
no more.
Cyrus, yeah.
Old Town Road. It probably was the Old Town Road.
Yeah, it's probably the first fucking road.
It was, no, honest to God. Post Road, dude. I mean, I know that leads into Post Road,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's kind of ridiculous that Post Road is as long as it is.
Can you take it all the way down to Florida?
Maine to
Maine,
Florida.
Florida.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Route 1. Speaking of Post Road,
Oh, please.
the other day I was riding on Post Road,
Uh.
and I was like, oh, there's an accident up ahead. And I'm getting up to it, and the cop tells me to stop.
Okay.
And I'm the first one he tells to stop. So I see all this happen. And there's a tow truck coming from the distance, and I'm like, oh God, one's must have been totaled. They gotta bring it away. But then I look to my right at Koch Eye Associates on Post Road, and there is a gray F-150 half in the building.
Yo, you were there?
Half. I didn't see it happen, but it was half in the building.
You didn't see it like before you got stopped, and then you turned and that's,
Yeah.
and you
No,
realized,
he told me to
that's-
stop, and I saw the truck coming, and I was like, I wonder where the accident is. I turn right, and the bed of the truck is outside the building. Wow. I'm like, yo, how does that even happen?
Yeah, and especially where that is, like, that's not an easy feat.
So
to
he crossed the lane too. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, he went over Post Road onto the grass and in the back of it.
It's as if he was gonna take that left, but then realized it too late, and then
He tried to come back.
still took the angle to go and just went right over everything and into the building.
God.
I saw that in the news or in the paper, and I thought that was so fucking funny.
Yeah, like, it's middle of the day, too. Like,
Yeah, broad
Yeah,
daylight.
it was
right?
like 5 o'clock.
jeez.
I gotta check these levels on this thing real quick. Continue.
Are we clipping? Are we clipping? We're clipping. Oh, that's funny. But look at you on the ground, yo. Dude, that's fucking funny. But Drew, good shit, dude. I'm
Yeah.
glad you were able to make it. And
Yeah, dude. What a milestone. Episode 10.
Episode 10, yeah.
Wow.
I
That's
you know,
impressive.
can't say I didn't think we'd make it because it's only 10 episodes, but
10 weeks at a time.
but we did it.
Taking it step
We
by
fucking
step.
did it, man. But yeah, glad to have you on. You know, right before you were saying you got called out of work, so that's epic.
Yeah. Yeah, there's supposed to be a 100-person party tonight, and they changed the times of the party, like, to go along with the Masters.
Yeah.
So they wanted to do it later, and then they wanted to do it earlier because the Masters started earlier today. And
But
then
now
I
is
guess
it canceled?
No, so half the party realized tonight is the premiere of Game of Thrones, the final season.
So no one's fucking coming.
So 40 people. So only 60
What?
people are going now. 40 people are like, yeah.
This party doesn't mean shit to me.
Yeah, they're like,
Game of
fuck it.
Thrones over this party.
Your
I
party.
mean, I respect it.
Fuck
I respect
your
it.
party.
Yeah. My manager knew I didn't. Like, I told her, like, I really don't want to work this fucking party tonight. So she was like, yeah, you can watch your Dungeon and Dragons tonight. Come in.
That's
I was like,
great.
Perfect.
Dude,
Perfect.
it's nice getting called out of work, but when you came into the day thinking, oh fuck, I have to work a 100-person party.
Yeah.
And then not only is that party not as big of as it's supposed to be, but you don't even have to go.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine
Oh, it's awesome.
how great you feel.
Cloud
It's
nine.
awesome.
Cloud nine.
Those parties are the worst. Separate
Oh.
checks. Oh my god.
And for me, I was telling Mike before, because obviously we had talked about it in one of the earlier episodes, maybe the first one, about
think it was.
being in the restaurant biz, and you're the first one on that's had real experience in it, and you're
Yeah.
doing it now.
Yeah.
But we used to have those parties, and they were on Sundays, but the room in the goddamn oyster bar that you do it in has got to be the most inopportune fucking room you could possibly be in.
Upstairs.
It is a straight up and down spiral staircase.
That can only go one person at a time.
Ugh.
And but it fits like 25 people, so you're bringing everything up and down. It's absurd. So when you said that, I was like, wow, if I ever had to get called out on a thing like that, I would be elated.
It's not fun, dude. Running up the stairs with like 20 entrees on your tray, you're like,
And you're fucking sprinting, dude.
Yeah.
You always have to be running.
yeah, you're literally like handing over like the food like with sweat dripping off your face. You're like, here's your seafood Alfredo.
Yeah.
Like, with the side of my face sweat.
Extra salty. It's,
Yeah.
Oh, I like that you guys really make it from like the sea. It's really salty. I like that. It's a
That's
really
my
good-
bodily fluids.
Yeah, that's just my pores. That's fucking funny, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a year there, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How's it been?
I mean,
Good experience?
It's a grind, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Facts.
Oh,
It's one thing.
Jeez.
Well, it's also one thing to work in a restaurant, but to be working in a restaurant in Newport,
yeah. No, it's getting crazy. Like last night was stupid.
nuts. It was mad nice.
Yeah.
It's been okay on some of the weekends, but yesterday was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I can imagine people are coming full force.
Yeah. Yep. By the van load. By
Is
the
it-
bus load.
Is it even nice being by the bus?
They're bringing these elderly people in by the truckload.
Dude, so in
they
the
want to
summer
go to the parrot.
They come
By
by
the
the
pallet.
cruise ship, dude. Literally like cruise ships come in.
And everyone hears of the parrot, or one you turn on Thames Street, and
it's
the
right there.
first
Yeah,
fucking
you
thing
can't miss
there.
it. You can't miss it.
Yeah, that is prime real estate if I've ever
The
seen it.
dirty bird.
Is that what they call it?
The dirty bird.
That's
yeah.
funny. That's a good spot. There's a lot of good spots in Newport.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
Newport's
not
a
a
good-
bad place.
it's just a shit show getting in and out of, especially when it's busy.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
there's
busier
mad
it gets,
traffic.
obviously, the worse it gets.
I was leaving this morning and there's traffic
really?
coming in.
because
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
it's
it's
nice
beautiful.
out.
yeah. Yeah.
And it's the fucking St. Patrick's Day there, dude.
That you might.
what do you
I've never even been,
What?
What do you mean?
just because of how much of it. Like, I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff,
It's pretty tough sometimes. I mean, it makes up for it because it's fun
and
as shit,
because I
but
don't
Yeah.
really feel like
Yeah.
seeing everyone I've ever known in my whole life be there.
that's fair. You do that. That does happen.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a one section of the parade that is literally just filled with North Kingstown.
North
kids.
Kingstown.
from
Yeah.
every age.
Yeah, it's like right across from Via. Like you'll see like everyone that you've ever met. from
Yeah.
North Kingstown.
But yeah, and like not like
And I'll pass, honestly.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
nah. It was like the
It's
novelty. The novelty is there, but then now, I mean, it's fun now because it's Newport.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a stretch of time when we went there for that place,
Yeah.
and it was like, all right, we've been here a couple times, too many
Yeah.
I'm
times.
good.
I mean, it almost was more fun when you were underage and breaking the law a little bit.
Yeah, naturally.
But
dodging
The
the
adrenaline.
dodging the street police.
Yeah.
yeah,
Way to go,
yeah.
Gordon.
Trying not to get a public indecency charge
Yeah.
with the peeing
Oh,
in
dude,
public.
I remember that was such a big thing. Like someone got caught with a red cup or something, and you'd be like, "Oh my God, they got caught with the cup!" And you'd be in Via Pizza like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do, guys?" And
Or
then-
the people who just get charged for peeing outside.
well, that's on
Yeah,
you. That's on you.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be doing.
I know, but you got to piss when you're drunk.
I know. Well, that's
More
I was
than
gonna
when
say
you're
the
not
porta-
drunk.
I was gonna say when there was, I was gonna say there's a porta potties there, but that shit is nasty.
Nasty by the
Nasty.
end.
Nasty and mad lines.
Yeah,
Oh,
throw up
true.
everywhere. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yuck.
But I was gonna say because if it must be nice like being in the area in Newport, like working there. But then it's just a madhouse, so
Yeah.
you don't really get to enjoy any of that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, once you get out from a long shift, it's nice to go out and you know.
You get out in time to go out.
Yeah,
Sometimes?
I mean, summer night you can get out like around 11:30, 12.
Oh, word.
So you still got an hour to cause some ruckus.
That's not bad. But you just got a new job,
mayhem.
so
I did.
are you gonna?
I did.
You're gonna stick with the pair for a
Yeah,
little longer?
so that job is pretty part time. I mean, it's event based, so I'll be informed about an event a week before, and then I'll let them know if I can go or not.
Oh, dope.
But yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. Working up at Gillette, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, I can't imagine.
Better than working at MetLife.
I was
gonna.
say.
Yeah.
The homeland.
But
Yeah,
dude,
the
that's a step in the right direction
Yeah.
towards going there. So that's
Yep.
dope. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
And
it.
is it any event like maybe Pat's games, maybe Reds
No,
games?
yeah.
stuff
So
like
I'll be working every Patriots game.
Nice.
Be working training camp.
Oh, dope.
I have orientation next Tuesday, and I'll probably be fully initiated so I can work the draft party.
Oh, word.
That's
So
cool.
I'm just doing like a bunch of behind the scenes kind of stuff.
But like basically just free tickets to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
It's a
like.
perk.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain.
You're
but,
working, but
and
you're
behind
still
the
there.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, and like of all the fans of like any sport, like you for the Patriots, like
yeah.
I can't imagine someone more perfect for that job.
I know.
Dude, because I was even telling Mike like I was gonna bring out the cave, dude, because
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that has something that's cool, like as cool as that for any sport. Like, what was it like growing up, or as long as you've had it? Like, what was that like, just being able to go there and have?
Or explain what it is first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I guess I could have said that.
So
Good
the
call, good
cave,
call.
my dad has had season tickets for the Pats for about 25 years now, and in like 2003, he started out by renting one storage unit, put a couple heaters in there, put a grill in there, and they're just tailgating out of that. And it's kind of evolved into 4 self-storage units. He knocked all the walls down.
That's so crazy.
He has a golf cart. He has golden tee, fry laters, projector. He has his own merch. It's been on the news a couple times, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome going there.
Yeah.
Bringing all my friends there.
Oh, dude. It's like, and for the people, like, you always get tickets to the game, so and you obviously love going. And I mean, I went the one time I went with Burke, we stopped by, and it was so sick to see. But even if you don't get a ticket to the game and you just chill back, like, there's 4 TVs, beer everywhere, food everywhere, and you're literally just chilling at this, like, it's so dope.
That's what Kilmartin does, dude. He goes
so
up
fun.
there, he brings his own homemade moonshine or whatever the hell he makes, dude. And he just chills up there, and just watches the game.
That's awesome, dude. Dude, I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, that's so fucking funny, bro.
Homemade moonshine.
And of course he does. What else would he drink? There's no way he drinks like I would say a craft beer, but like I feel like that's even too like.
He's a
fancy
rum and
for him.
coke guy.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Not even Coke either, like Dr. Pibb or something. Like random shit.
No, like we go out with the coaches and he's like, "Yeah, I'll get rum and coke." They're like, "Any
Fondling the
preference?
mic.
Any preference at all?" And they're like, "He's like, what do you like? Just give me what you like." It's like shit like that.
That's
It's
so
like
funny.
Classic Kilmartin.
Yeah, give me the house stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the absolute shit. Just yeah. Let me get the shelf, the bottom shelf stuff. Oh my god! Do you have to deal with do you have to deal with the bar at all at your work?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't like. Are you just like a server? Do you bar back and stuff like that?
No, I started there as a bar back.
Yeah.
And then I only bar backed for like 2 weeks, and then I started serving. after that.
Shit.
Yo, that promotion real quick.
Yeah, they couldn't keep me hidden behind that bar.
Too much of a great
This
talent
smile?
to waste.
That's fucking funny. No, I hated that fucking stuff.
Bar backing's tough, dude. That's the worst job in the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
Carrying ice, fucking
Bro.
up the stairs and shit.
Bro, I used to have to take the kegs and bring the keg up
That was the worst.
and then try and replace the keg, and I'd miss.
I used to spray myself. with-
spray everywhere
everywhere.
Yeah,
all the
dude.
time, dude. I
Oh.
never could figure it out. I get in my car, 3, 2.
Shit goes everywhere.
You walk back up on the floor, you're just dripping. With
Dripping.
the
They're
air.
like, bro, what's good with you? I'm like, nah, we're straight, man. We're straight.
Something in bathrooms that really bothers me.
Yep.
Like, and it usually happens in restaurants, but I've also noticed it in just any public restroom, is that when you like go to take a shit in a stall, it's odd that the toilet lines up perfectly with the crack in the door to where you lock it, and it's always like an inch thick. So you can obviously see through that crack of you just perfectly in line with it, taking a poop, and you're like, hey, I'm here.
Dude,
That bothers me so much.
You know what used to bother me would be at Bryant in our locker room, the big stall at the end, was the door was on the wrong side of the lock thing. So if you were if someone was taking
Someone
a shit,
could just open it up.
you could open it up, but it would open itself. So you had to like open,
stop it,
like keep it open while you're going. And like people would walk by and like they didn't know if it was open or not, and you'd like look and be like could clearly see your teammate just doing. They're like, all right, man, wait just like 2 seconds.
It's the worst.
Oh, awful. So 10 times worse than just a.
But I just don't know who came up with that design and was like, yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, not just
we're gonna
close
just
it off.
allow this giant peephole while people are taking a little dookie. I don't know.
Safety precautions.
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
Like you make that awkward eye contact.
Yeah,
while you're
I'm
just,
in here.
letting it rip.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine like you're not even focusing. You're just mid letting it all go, and you're like
making faces,
looking at them so concerned. Yeah, that is a design flaw if I've ever heard of.
I know. I don't know how it's allowed.
Let's go.
We got the Celtics game in the background.
Yeah.
Playoffs start now.
This is like our version of Fight Companion.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the amount of sports going on this weekend is absolutely absurd, and meaningful sports.
Yeah, this is the time in the year that the most sports overlap.
We got what playoff hockey,
beginning of baseball,
playoff basketball, the Masters Sunday.
And the Frozen Four was last night.
Oh, was it?
Or I don't know if it was, but I don't know who won.
I think the WNBA draft was a couple days ago.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so weird how quick that is.
Yeah, didn't it just end?
The NCAA's ended, and maybe like 3 or 4 days later.
Well, because also their season starts in a month.
Does it?
Their season is the summer season.
It's off season.
It's like the opposite of the NBA, so that is like the point to have.
You know what's crazy about the WNBA?
What's that?
Those girls play their regular season from whatever it is, April, May to August.
Yeah.
No, it's longer than that. Obviously,
it's not that long.
Is it?
It's not that. It's like literally the summer.
I know. Oh, really? I know they only have 12 teams, but
it's not long.
So they play their WNBA season.
Yeah.
And then they go to like Russia and play a whole nother season and make like double the money.
A fuck ton.
Like way more money than they do here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That women's basketball is bigger than in other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was that's like the big thing of the WNBA, and that's where people like go crazy is that like people think that the WNBA want to be paid as much as the NBA, but they just want the same a percentage of revenue allocated to them.
Is it not? Is it not?
No, it's not. It's
oh,
a lot
okay.
less.
Because I will 100% support that, but I just don't see where. Some people make it seem like, oh, why don't I get paid $1 million? I'm like, that's not possible. The league wouldn't run.
Yeah, that's the thing is they just want the same percentage of the league's revenue as that, which is
they definitely
less. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're like, okay.
I just didn't know if they made enough money. Like I know the contracts are like maybe like the highest ones like in the 100,000-ish range.
Maybe.
Probably. I think it is the highest.
But
I wonder what the minimum is.
It's like 30,000,
maybe
40,000.
Wow,
it's not a lot, bro. Some of the players have to play overseas.
Yeah,
I mean, Brittany Griner probably doesn't have to, but I just know this off the top of my head because it was. I
saw a video about it.
She made like $600,000.
A girl who played for Minnesota. She went over to Russia and she got paid $300K.
Russia is a big league over there.
Yeah.
But no, it's crazy how the amount of sports and like I said, meaningful because it's playoff hockey, playoff basketball, Masters, which is the tournament, and then
it might be canceled though because of weather today, the last round.
Oh no, it's going on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tigers tied for first.
There was a big storm today though.
Oh,
yeah, that's why they
he tied for first
earlier.
Before you got in here.
Yeah. He's in first right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was gonna say because the last time I checked, he was in second, down 2 strokes, but.
Yeah, I saw him in second, but he was tied.
What a guy Tiger Woods is.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, it'd be cool if he won the Masters, but I think he needs to win a big tournament.
But how about his first tournament back being the Masters? He looks different. If you watch him play,
It's
looks
his first tournament. I thought he's been playing.
No. I'm
He's
saying
been
it's his
playing,
first
but-
win.
First major win since
Everything.
Being back.
I think it was 2011 maybe. I don't know. It's a long time ago.
Yeah,
Ever since he got his truck destroyed by his wife.
But he looks different. He
The
looks
golf
like
club.
he looks like
The
he
golf
used to look. He looks like he filled out and like is doing well. But
Off the drugs.
I hope so.
The rise and fall of Tiger Woods is.
Hard.
That'll be a great 30 for 30.
Oh
The
my
rise,
God.
fall, rise of Tiger
A 30
Woods.
for 30. That needs to be a feature film.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah.
Feature documentary. That should be a 3-part series instead of fucking Michael Jackson. Should be the rise, the fall, and the rise again of Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we talked about that one. That was
Yeah.
yeet.
Ye-
Yeah.
Can't be doing that one. Big
That's
boy.
tough.
No.
Let's go, Gordon.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh.
No way.
Scary Terry.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! in
that
heaven,
would have
I
been
thought he hit it.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh.
Scary Terry.
Dude, I want that. Oh yeah, but Celtics they really tugged at the heartstrings this year, man.
They need to get it together.
Most frustrating team I've ever watched.
Ever,
That's what they
dude.
said. They were
Ever.
at the pregame show. They were saying, "This is it. This team needs to get it together because the team next year is not going to look the same."
You think Kyrie's coming back?
Well, it's Kyrie, and then Terry's a restricted free agent, but he's going to go get crazy money somewhere else. The unless Kyrie leaves, they're not going to match it,
No,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to go get way more money than they want to spend on him.
which is okay.
Yeah, which
As much as I love Terry Rozier,
he's too good.
Yeah.
Too good
To the
be-
for the
to be-
contract, yeah.
Yeah, he'll go somewhere shitty though. He'll like get.
Who needs a
paid
point
mad
guard? Yeah,
money.
he's gonna go to like the Pelicans.
Yeah, he'll go
but
to,
he's
like,
gonna
the
get like
Suns or
13 million.
something.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
be like crazy.
He'll get his own. He'll do well, but like we just don't like. I don't think we'll need him.
I mean,
I
we don't
think
need
will
him,
need him.
for the money. He's
Scary.
I don't know. He's got into like a starting point guard. Like he's good enough to be a starting point guard
Yeah.
somewhere else. And you
Yeah.
have the best point guard in the league on your team. You kind of got to move on.
Yeah, no, I agree. Marcus Smart.
You hear Marcus Smart's rap?
No.
No.
I have
Oh, you
not.
guys haven't heard it?
Is
No.
It's pretty bad.
I,
It's right after he had that contract
Punched a
extension.
fan. He punched
Yeah.
the fan at Oklahoma.
yeah. Right after he launched Joel Embiid halfway across the floor.
Yeah, but no, I listen to sports radio like every once in a while, and
Yeah.
every time they're like shitting on Marcus Smart, they just put his song on in the background.
Oh my god.
It's pretty bad, dude.
I can imagine.
It's like I don't get like all these NBA players like you're good at playing basketball. Why are you trying to embarrass
Venture
yourself?
off. Yeah,
making
Well, I
music?
think Damian Lillard's pretty good.
Damian Lillard's good, but he's the he doesn't really like show it off really. Like
No, he
well,
just does it and like
Yeah,
moves
like
on.
like Lonzo Ball, like, oh, dude, like come on.
Yeah,
That-
it's a little
that's
much.
trash, dude.
Triple
it's a little
B's and
much.
the man.
Oh my god.
Not anymore.
No,
Yeah,
I
no
he
more
covered
triple
his
B's.
tat, right?
Oh my god, the worst cover-up tattoo job of all time.
The dice.
The two
Oh.
dice.
So bad.
It's awful. It's bad.
Likes to gamble.
Bro, me and Matt.
His money, clearly, with his business partners.
Hey, why?
Oh my god.
You had the dice.
Yeah, he did. Speaking of like rappers, me and Matt were at this event yesterday. Some like sneaker convention, but like not a convention. It was on a much smaller scale. And so we were working it for his nonprofit, the Hoops for Highestone thing. And so we're just sitting there taking donations for either money or donated shoes. And this kid walks around. He comes up and he's like, and bro, I've never seen such hype beast kids in my entire fucking life, dude. The amount of Supreme, like Bathe and Ape, like everything from head to toe. The amount of shoulder
Fannies.
strap fanny
Oh,
packs.
Fanny packs.
Dude, it was crazy. But this kid comes up to us with shades on inside, of course. Some kind of like trucker looking hat. A polo, like a polo brand polo.
Yeah.
With like the word polo across the chest as big as he could, tucked in, and everything like that. And he's like, "What's up, guys?" The whitest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Jeez.
And he's like, "What's up, guys? How you doing?" And we're like, "What's good, man?" He goes, not much, yo, not much. What's up? Where you guys from? What's up?" And he's like talking to us like that. And we're like, "Bro, what the fuck is this?" And he goes, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I'm finna be performing in a minute. So you guys sticking around?" We're like, "Fuck, hell yeah, I'm listening to this." We can say that. So we're waiting around, and this kid like gets on the mic, and he's like, "Yo, like, we just want to give a special shout out to I don't know what the fuck the kid's rap name was, but." To fucking this kid out of Milford. And we're like, Milford? You said you were from Atlanta. Like, Milford's like 20 minutes outside of Boston. And so we were like, he's like, or Medford, whatever. And
Milford's in Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah, that's what I said. So he starts rapping, bro, and nobody paid attention whatsoever, bro.
That's great.
He's up there, and his beat's going. He's like saying all this stuff, and everyone just continued chopping, like continued just looking, and then like to get a crowd so that they could video it, like as if there was a crowd there. They were like, anyone wants a Supreme T-shirt, just come to the front. And so they had like 25 kids just run up to the front and just launched up a Supreme T. And
what?
Yeah, bro. And all these kids just like jumped at each other, like boxing shit out, like fell to the floor and were like wrestling for it.
Wow.
It was so ridiculous because that's what they were there to buy.
Yeah.
And this kid, literally the only reason they were
no one
listening to
gave
this
a
kid
fuck
rap.
about this
No
kid's
one was
music.
looking at this kid, and he was still rapping.
And never mind, no one cared to begin with. He wasn't good, so
The worst
did
raps
not
I've
help
ever
him.
heard. Oh, dude. And
That's a
me
tough
and Matt
look.
were making jokes with just some of the kids we were around. I'm like, yo, what's your SoundCloud? You up next, bro? It was so bad. He kind of looked like Luke Emby, which was the funniest fucking part. I told Matt that. He was crying. But I couldn't believe it. But it just reminded me of like, dude, stay in your lane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... And
the thing is, like, none of his friends were like, yo, bro, like, I just gotta be honest with you. You're trash.
Yeah, but it's like he also didn't have the mic up enough. So it's like you're clearly not confident to be like, I'm a rapper and I'm good, so listen to my vocals. Like, you're just up there
That's
doing
so
it.
funny.
It was so bad, dude. But, yeah, just like, you know what? If you're not a rapper, man, it's all right.
You can find something else.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart. Play defense.
Seriously.
You know, we don't need the bars.
No.
Dude, that's funny.
I know we were talking about holidays earlier
Yeah.
and St. Patrick's Day, but I think we were talking about this on Xbox, I think with Phil or whoever,
Yep.
about fucking, what's it called? Groundhogs Day. How stupid that shit is. We base on if we have an extra 6 weeks of winter or if spring's coming early on a goddamn groundhog named Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Puxatawny Phil.
Wow.
Dude,
What a name.
bro.
America has just like allowed this and be like, yeah, the thing's gonna come out of the hole. He's gonna see a shadow, and yeah, that's how it works.
What's
That is
really-
the dumbest holiday ever.
What's funny was I always like growing up thought
But we
it was
base
just,
it on nature, and we're just like, that little animal.
Yeah,
But
you
It's
know.
Phil-
celebrated. Like, we're like... I remember like watching
on the
it.
news.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
news.
It's like
Like,
live.
people
You're, like, see the
gathered.
groundhog. You're like, oh.
Yeah, the guy in the big top hat sits there and he's like, dude, I always thought it was like literally meant for just for kids, like to just
No.
be like, but just do it. And then growing up, when they keep doing it and it's as real as it is, you're like, oh, these are all grown ass adults that think
Being
that
like, yep,
true.
this is it. 6 more
Yeah.
weeks.
Dude, imagine
Fuck.
imagine coming into work on like a Monday and some dude in like accounting comes in, he's all fucking really pissed off and he's just like, fuck. And you're like, Jim, like, what's good, man? Not a good weekend? He's like, that motherfucking groundhog saw a shadow. More winter. I'm fucking heated. And it's like, dude, that might not be true.
Yeah.
But what if someone just came up with another animal that if this happened, there was a big rainstorm coming. If my dog sneezes 3 times in a row, fuck tornadoes all day
Oh
tomorrow.
my god. Well,
You'd be like, damn, this kid's insane. But if this groundhog comes out and sees his shadow, oh, fuck it.
How
No
about
more
the-
spring.
How about the very extreme example of the cat in that hospital in Rhode Island?
What?
You've never seen this?
No.
The cat and like it's like in an old folks home, and if the cat like comes in your room and like jumps on your bed, like
You're dead?
that's the person, and they die that night or
No
something. And
way.
so like when that
Fuck
like,
that cat.
they
I'd
see
kill
the
that
cat,
shit instantly.
Bro, imagine you're
Yeah.
laying in bed one day and like the doors open and like in the hallway of a hospital, and all you see is the little cat's head come into view, and you're like,
Oh,
It's my time.
yeah.
don't come jump up, don't jump up here. Ah, fucking shit. And then, dude, but that is an extreme example.
Call your family. Yeah, cat's here. It's over.
Yeah,
Cat's here.
Get
told
this
me.
shit. Get my shit together.
yeah. Start putting the will together. Carlos is here.
Carlos is here.
Carlos has come. My time has
My
ended.
time is the end is nigh. The end is nigh.
The end is near.
But yeah, 2 very extreme examples: a groundhog that predicts more winter and a cat that predicts death.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
The fact that they even allow the cat to be there is really bad.
They probably justified it in some really fucked up way too.
Yeah, we just want to know. It gives us an extra time to get the new
Therapy
bedding ready, so we can
my
change,
God.
so we can change the room over real quick.
We put them in a separate room.
Yeah.
We call it the death room.
Not sugarcoating anything.
Nope.
This is where you go to die.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, that'd be awful. That's the fucked up thing is that shit probably happens or has happened like in like.
I bet there's a death room, but no one calls it a death room.
Like it's like 1967 or some shit, like some random ass year when they had like insane asylums and like some backwoods they're doing fucked up shit. Just leave them. It's like just see what happens. It's so fucked.
Damn.
Oh my God, look at this motherfucker,
Dude. Giannis.
Did you see? He declined to be in Space Jam.
Yeah.
Good.
He's
Fuck
not
Space
Hollywood.
Jam too.
Really?
Yes.
I want to see what they do with it though.
I mean, I'm
gonna watch it.
I know, but if they were gonna, my thing is if they're gonna make it, I want it to be good. So I don't want like Giannis to.
Yeah, I feel like you need like Chris Paul. Like I feel like you need Chris Paul, Kevin Durant. Even though Kevin Durant and Steph, I think, already said no.
No,
too.
you saw
it's gonna be the banana boat.
Yeah, that's what it probably will be.
But fucking Melo already lost his powers.
That's funny. That's funny.
That is true.
Steph and Harden literally can't do it because of the shoe contract they're in.
True. Oh, so it was Steph and Harden. It wasn't Steph and KD. Steph and Harden can't do it.
So they're
Nike
Steph's a
Beast movie.
yeah. It's a night.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wild.
That's a power move by Nike.
Oh yeah. But that's when you're Nike and you're like, hey, Kevin Durant, get in the fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
Not
and
that he,
Giannis,
not that,
Giannis, we're
yeah.
giving you your own signature shoe. Come in the fucking movie.
Yeah, come in the movie. But I mean, it makes sense. And it's like for LeBron, like if you're like he said he's gonna train all the while and shit like that. But like
He's building
Giannis
a court.
Yeah, but like Giannis is like young and he's up and coming. It's like his MVP season.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wants to like have some
Focus, yeah.
focus training. Whereas LeBron's like he's kind of got it. He just needs to keep training.
I feel like they
set.
need Russ. They need every Nike athlete.
Yeah, Paul
Cat.
George.
Yeah, Paul George.
There's a lot of good Nike athletes that could be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
KD.
I know how you feel about LeBron Madoian. I know.
No, it's all good.
But I just I can't stand that guy.
Yeah.
I just
I can at least see why. I understand why. My
I love how bad the Lakers were this year. That was just
the biggest shit show I've ever seen.
that was hilarious.
From the top down. It wasn't just LeBron. That was
No.
the thing. Like it was
everything. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Yeah. Magic left without saying anything.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Like that
He's
was
like laughing. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be here
dude.
next
I
year.
thought that was the memes of that when they were like, when you tell your boss you're leaving, they deny your leave, and he's like, I ain't gonna be here. Dude, that was the biggest pussy move I've ever liked.
Yeah.
To be like,
I couldn't look Jeannie Buss in the face.
I couldn't face her. I had to just walk away.
Yeah, you
No,
bitch.
Yeah, something
So
definitely happened.
dysfunctional.
Something definitely happened where they had a big disagreement and they both just texted each other like,
Fuck
"We're done?
outta here."
We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good."
Well, he didn't talk to Luke Walton for like
Months.
months.
Months. I guess he wasn't like around at all.
Who Magic?
Like I guess he wasn't around to do any of the job.
But they thought they all were gonna get fired, and then he left. So they were like, "What now?" But now Luke Walton's already the coach of the
Yeah.
Kings.
I think it was just like at that point it was a what now, and they were both just like, I think we kind of just have to part ways.
Yeah.
And they were
And
like,
now
yeah.
Ty Lue's the front runner for the job.
Ugh.
I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Do you think those rumors are true about the Bucks?
Oh, trading for LeBron? I haven't seen that.
No.
What?
I saw.
I don't know who they give up.
I don't know what it would be, but I saw that it was a possibility that Bucks had the that we're gonna look into trading for LeBron.
Well, if I were the Lakers, I would trade LeBron.
Me too.
I would just blow it up.
Yeah,
Doesn't work. Just
I
move
think
on.
especially because I think they expected more people to have already been there by this point. Like I
don't think anybody wants to go there now.
Yeah,
Yeah, Magic realized that he wasn't getting anyone. He's like, I'm gonna look so dumb, so
Yeah.
why not just get at it now?
Yeah.
I mean, they targeted like for this offseason who like Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis,
Yeah.
KD,
KD.
they all said no.
A lot of dudes with the first name starting with a K. Clay, Kawhi,
Okay, yeah.
Kyrie, Kemba.
All of them.
Yeah.
I think the most likely.
Ooh.
I think Kemba's the only
Conspiracy.
option.
That's what I think too. I think Kemba Walker is the only realistic person that would go there.
I could see Kemba going to the Knicks.
Really? I don't think so.
If they get someone else to go there, I don't know. I think the Knicks are gonna shell out money this offseason.
But it's the worst place to go. They have one of the worst owners in the league.
It was like a glimmer of hope when he said he was gonna sell the team, and then that.
Yeah, that was the biggest glimmer of hope. That team needs to be run by someone else. That guy's so stupid.
They some
James
booty
Dolan.
cheeks, yo.
He just is the worst owner. He
He's
does
such a
nothing
dick.
right.
Yeah.
How about when he banned that fan for life just because
I know,
he
dude.
said sell the team?
Really?
You didn't see
Yeah.
that video?
No.
There's a video of Dan Gilbert walking off the floor after a loss, and there's a fan. He goes,
Dan
"Hey,
Gilbert?
James Dolan.
I had a story about Dan Gilbert in my head. James Dolan, and he goes, Dolan, sell the team. And he turns and he goes, you say that? I should sell the team? How about you don't see any more games anymore? And he,
What?
Yeah.
That's really messed up, but kind of
and he
baller
goes,
at
and
the
he
same
tells the
time.
security, he's like, that guy, like, no more.
No more. Wow, that's nuts.
Yep.
I've never seen that. That's crazy. Be like, yeah, no, this is it for you, bud.
Like, I should sell the team? How about I sell every ticket you've ever wanted to get?
Especially like a Knicks fan, like they've probably been fans their whole life.
Yeah, they're even at a game. The fact that a Knicks
Yeah.
fan has gone to a game
should
to
thank
watch
them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the thing about the Knicks. It's crazy. They could be bad, and every single game is sold out.
Yep.
Well, a lot
A lot of it's tourists.
yeah.
but
I mean,
No matter what.
I used to be in there for all the Knicks games, and like, it's a lot of tourists. A lot
Yeah.
of people, they don't.
But it's just like the biggest brand.
Yeah,
Madison
So
Square
like, wow, we got to go to Madison Square
Yeah.
Garden to see a Knicks game.
MSG.
Yeah.
That job sucked.
Job
Holy
sucked.
shit.
Dude,
That
yeah.
was terrible.
Is that what's the worst job you ever had?
Probably probably that job.
Really?
Slinging
That bad?
merch at MSG.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah, I worked.
It's tough.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You?
It's bad.
My worst job?
Yeah.
The Providence Oyster Bar, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You were bar back in there, and
Busboy.
Busboy.
Busboy
and
bar
barback,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Yeah, dude.
That's a tough job anywhere. Bar back and
Yeah.
a bus.
Especially when you just got like a doucher for a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
The setup was tough too. The setup of the Oyster Bar.
Small.
It's the most long, narrow restaurant ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
It's good. Kind of bougie.
For sure.
Yeah,
Super expensive.
but it's good. A lot
it's
of
right, it's in Federal Hill.
Yeah.
yeah, it's right on Atwell's. Yep.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of like special occasions people go there for. A lot of graduations.
Yep.
Oh, graduation season was the freaking worst, dude. Holy shit. Talk about those damn parties upstairs, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
The worst. And then the people are just the shittiest people. Just the shittiest people. Oh.
Yeah, they feel so entitled because their
Yeah,
little Johnny
'cause-
just graduated. That
Yeah,
they
dude.
need like
My son went to Providence College. And
My
I probably
son has graduated
paid
Brown.
Yeah.
paid for him to be on the rowing team.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Dude. Paid for that's so funny. Paid for him to be on the rowing team. It's not a real team.
Not on the rowing team.
It's a club.
Yeah.
Guys on the rowing team, Division 1. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That sounds good. Oh my god. My son went to Brown. It's like that's all those hoity-toity people.
And then all the Asian people.
Yeah.
There's a large Asian population at Brown.
At Brown?
Yeah, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Ivies.
Yeah.
Ivy.
Isn't that crazy that Harvard's getting in trouble because they have too many Asian people and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we can't accept anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They got it was like
What?
they got in trouble because they were not I don't even know what it was, like deliberately denying
Asian people.
because
they were like,
there was too many
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
But then it was just inherently that like
It was so
they were the
obvious.
smarter people,
And
so
they were like, what the
getting in.
fuck? We didn't choose this. You know
I
what I mean?
didn't choose to be Asian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't decide that we were-
just because I'm smart doesn't mean
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I.
That's like very
Oh.
like
That sucks. Yeah.
it's like throwing us back into like the
Wait, oh yeah.
60s, dude. Like,
Super
jeez.
racist.
Yeah, it's literally like, listen, there's just too many of you. It's like I'm smart. I'm too smart.
Yeah.
like to be in the school because I'm also Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
Boycott Harvard.
Fuck Harvard.
I'll
and
never go to Harvard.
and USC.
Did you see? Have you seen? There's a it's for a called boycott. Like a bunch of people posted it, mainly Ellen, but it was for like a bunch of hotels. because they were owned by the Sultan of some country.
Oh.
And that country now put in a law that if you're gay, they would stone you to death
in public.
in public.
Jeez.
It's 2019.
Public stoning.
And this dude owns major hotels. The
America?
Beverly Hills Hotel.
No.
Yes.
Oh, in America too?
Yes.
So they could
I'll
stone
look it
you
up.
to death in
Oh
America.
no! In this country, but
okay.
the guy who runs the country, the Sultan of
The Sultan of Brunei.
yes,
Is the guy.
yes.
And he has I thought it was just hotels in that country.
No, he owns many hotels in the U.S.
But he's a sultan of this country, and that country just said, like, if you're gay, that happens. And so George Clooney and, like, a bunch of people are like, yo, if you go to any of these hotels, like, don't ever go to them.
Yeah. Hotel Bel Air, the Beverly Hills Hotel, the Dorchester in London, which I know is
That's
a
a
big
famous
hotel.
Yeah, those sound like some pretty.
The Beverly Hills Hotel is like one of the most famous
that's
hotels
like
in the world.
Pretty big hotels.
Hotel
just
Eden in
stone
Rome,
people to death.
like a bunch.
In the
a bunch.
streets, just
Game
out
of
in the
Thrones
streets.
style,
Yes.
dude.
It's absurd.
Stoning gay people to death. Like it is 2019.
Terrible,
How is no one like blowing this guy up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
No one's stepping in. The United Nations isn't just like, yeah, you can't really stone people to death anymore, especially for this reason.
Yeah, we kind of found out it's not really like a choice. Like it's just it happens. Like, yeah, man.
That's terrible.
That's so bad.
Yeah, I'm in on that boycott.
Yeah, fuck those hotels. I'll never go to the Beverly Hills Hotel like ever again.
Number one, because I can't afford it, and number two, because of the bad things this man has done. I don't even have the means to get in, but if I did, I wouldn't.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh my god. I don't even know where the fuck Brunei is.
I have no fucking clue.
Brunei. Sounds
No
like
clue.
a made-up place.
I know. I felt weird saying it, but I knew it was correct. But
I bet it's like an island off the coast of Africa or something. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
Jeez.
go ahead.
Brunei.
Instead of guessing.
And he's not like the emperor or like the king.
He's the
Sultan.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is that? Oh my god. You just could you're like, all right, emperor. No, it's sultan. It's Sultan of Brunei.
Southeast Asia.
Oh.
Yep. Google Maps that bitch.
Yeah. Right above
Indonesia. Nice. Interesting.
Yeah, never would have knew that.
Well, you know what? Yeah, let me just double down on that. Fuck that guy. Dude, that's funny.
Sultan.
The Sultan.
That's a scary word. I know Joe was talking about scary words.
The Sultan.
The Sultan.
I feel pretty powerful if you're a Sultan.
King.
Check your camera in a while.
A little bit.
You got it.
King Doi? No, I'm Sultan Doi.
Sultan Doi.
And you will address me as such?
That's terrifying.
Oh my god, you got.
What? I get a little. I don't know if I've said this. Have I said this one?
Oh my god, no.
Nah. Mad funny. So little memes.
Max memes.
So, this one is, y'all fat hoes love saying, ah, you big mad. Okay, bitch, and you mad big. The fuck?
That's so fucked up. Just flipping the words around. Mad big. One of my favorite things is when people have those tweets or something, and like they're kind of like sending shots, but then everyone is like, damn, like you really thought you had something here though.
They think they're being slick and then just get attacked.
Everybody, yeah.
But if you said that in stride, what if like some bitch was like, hey, you big mad, bitch, you mad big.
Yeah, if you say that off the dome, that's very
like
in
stride, just
continuously. Yeah.
I saw the one I saw today was it was about the like Birkenstock sandals. They were like $175, $200, and it's like
Jesus made those for free.
Yeah, my grandma wears those.
Jesus Christ ones.
And yeah, exactly. And it was like bitches be buying these things like they're going to the Last Supper. But then some girl tweeted and was like, dudes buy $200 J's just at the bench on a JV team. And it was like, and then like it was a pretty good one. Yeah. But then everyone was like, nah, sis, no one wears Jordans to ball. What the fuck are you talking about?
Can't get no creases in those. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and so it's like everyone.
She thought she was like, great comeback, and people were like, what?
Everyone was like, nah, you thought you had something, though. And so it's just like,
oh, you thought?
You go from like this high, you're like, like, yes, I got one, and then everyone's just like, nah, you don't got that.
I got another one. I'll try to remember to flash it up on the screen, but it says, if you never had a deep late night conversation at one of these tables with your friends at 1 a.m., what you doing?
Oh my god.
And isn't that true?
Which
like,
is
like that glass outdoor
Joe
table.
has that
Joe,
table.
James.
Everyone.
Juice does have that table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in the,
that's classic.
in the late nights.
That's a
and
wild thing to have too. Just that random thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
So relatable for no reason.
Yeah, right?
Right.
That is the most bizarre table for anyone and for everyone to individually be like, that table is what I'm going with, and then everyone had those experiences around.
Right?
That's so funny.
So and then a guy responds to it, I got 69 mosquito bites just looking at this pic. And I was like, that is also
That is
very
facts.
true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. You know what you're getting into when you're out there late night and
Oh yeah.
mosquitoes are out.
Smacking yourself around, try and get a fire going, but then it just attracts more and more.
Yeah. Yeah.
The smoke coming in your face. It's all a great time, but it's just all these little things that are just like always adding up.
Is it really worth it at that point?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Oof.
Sometimes.
Memories.
Hashtag memes. Hashtag beers with the boys. Hashtag Skeetos.
Mikey, are you 21 yet?
I am not. I'm 20.
Freshly 22.
Freshly 20.
Happy belated.
A month over 20.
Okay. Nice.
Thank
you. Nice.
Soon though.
Getting there.
Soon. Yeah.
Oh.
Sooner or later.
You'll have your first beer.
Yep, first one.
Nice. Awesome.
You know what's crazy? Because yesterday, every team, except for the Warriors.
Except for the Warriors, every higher seed lost.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Dude, DJ Augustine?
Yeah.
Clutch.
How
That
long
shot
has he
was-
been in the
What
league,
year
dude?
is it?
Like,
Ages.
I
What year
remember
is
him
it?
at like
Ages.
Texas, dude.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
feels like 15 years ago.
Was he with KD at all?
No.
I
He was
think it
in
before.
2005.
yeah.
Before KD?
I don't know.
You're
dude.
crazy.
Maybe not.
KD came out of college in like 2006.
Dude, I feel like DJ
Ish.
Augustine has been there for
A long
a
time.
long
Wait, he might have been there. I'm like 2000.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought
No, he has
was
been there a
earlier.
minute. And yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that was, dude. I can't even believe they were in the game.
I know. And, dude, you know what team's scary? And I'm glad we're not playing them first round. Is the Nets.
The Nets.
They are one of the most fun teams to watch.
Yeah, bro.
And I love D'Angelo Russell.
I've never seen a team with less to lose.
Yeah.
And be as good of as like a cohesive unit.
Yeah.
Like
just having
they're a
fun out
good
there.
team, but they also know that there's nothing to lose, so
Mhm.
let's just go hard.
Mhm.
And they go so hard.
And shout out to them, dude. Everyone thought they were going to be buried after that trade, the Pierce Garnett trade. And they were for a couple of years.
I was going to say they were
Oh,
buried.
yeah.
They were,
are
but,
just
like,
coming out of it.
I mean, their draft picks, we've just, have been using them recently, to acquire Kyrie and to get Tatum. So,
And Brown.
yeah. So, even, I mean, they were buried, but the way they've come back is, I think, a
dude.
lot more impressive than people thought.
Yeah, because they just got I can't believe the pieces they picked up were perfect. If they were to get one more star, honestly, if Kevin Durant goes there, they have a team of role players around him that are very solid. Karis LeVert is really good. D'Angelo Russell is
Joe Harris can shoot.
Can
Joe
shoot the
Harris.
lights out. D'Angelo Russell is a pretty legitimate number 2 option.
What's that dude with the
Yeah.
afro?
Jared Allen.
Yeah,
Jared Allen's
he's
young
good.
as fuck. He might even be a rookie.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
Second year.
Second
He's
year.
21 years old.
Yeah.
Is why I
he's
said
good.
that.
Jared
So-
Dudley.
Oh my god.
He's old as fuck. He looks like he just came out of a men's beer league.
Bro,
We saw him pay. We saw him play on the Suns 2 years ago, I think. No, last
No, it was when Devin Booker.
when
made-
Devin Booker scored 70 points. He was on the Suns, and he looked like Alex out there, but worse.
I mean, Alex, come on, bro.
He looks out of shape.
Thanks.
But the skill level, Alex could have kind of done the same thing as Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley.
Just like
Joe Dudley has the dumpiest
creating
body I've ever
space,
seen.
yeah.
yeah.
So thanks.
He looks like
See, I was saying more out of shape than you.
no, he looks like an overweight pug or something, dude. He
Dude,
looks
it
like
He's
looks
just
like-
chubby in all
he looks
areas.
like a
His
dog,
face,
dude.
his body.
It looks like he won a contest where they went, all right, who's going to play today?
Yeah.
And you are. All right, that guy.
Jared.
Jared Doodley. All right.
So-
Jared Doodley here.
So back to DJ Augustine. He was picked in the 2008 draft,
Oh, wow.
round 1, pick 9 to the
Damn,
Bobcats.
for some
and
reason
KD was 2007.
Okay.
Okay.
But that 2008 draft, do you know who that?
Solid.
Fucking unreal.
Really?
John Wall, DeMarcus.
Oh no.
I know we had that talk with Joe.
Derrick Rose,
Oh, wow.
Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, Brooke Lopez, Robin Lopez,
Whoa.
Roy Hibbert, DeAndre Jordan, Goran Dragic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
DeAndre Jordan was the 6th pick.
No, that was not in order because Goran Dragic was the 45th pick.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Sorry. By order: Derrick Rose, Michael Beasley, O.J. Mayo, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, Danilo Gallinari, Eric Gordon, Joe Alexander, DJ Augustine, Brooke Lopez.
There's a lot of players that actually play a lot.
JaVale McGee at 18.
J.J. Hickson at the time.
Yeah.
Alexi
Serge
Hill.
Ibaka, number 24. George Hill.
Nicholas Batum, you passed.
So many people. Mario Chalmers.
Oh, that's a pretty.
That's a good draft.
Great
That's a solid draft.
That is. Gallinari's a good player too. He's still playing.
Yeah.
Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
He's helping them out a little bit.
Yep.
Lou Will was balling last night.
Was he? I missed that game.
He's good.
Like, I was wondering, like, do you guys think like Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford,
like I'm Lou
are those dudes like? I know they'll never be like all NBA or like 3-time All-Star maybe, but they have to be up for like some type of Hall of Fame consideration.
We were
Just
talking
the way they impacted the game, they knew their role and they like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's just too many people better than them, though.
And I was literally
And
talking
have
about this
gotten
last
more.
night with
Yeah.
Joe because Joe was saying that they just let anybody in because we were talking. Gibby asked, "Should Andre Iguodala be in the Hall of Fame?" And I said, "Yes." Also, he's an NBA Finals MVP,
Yeah.
so kind of
Which
like
gives him a lot more.
it's like that.
So if like
But
Lou
if
Will had a Finals MVP, that would, you know what I mean?
I think
But
definitely.
Andre Iguodala did a little bit more for the game, I think. Just like him in the Sixers, I don't know.
I know what you're saying though.
But it's like they knew their role and they were those are maybe the
You know why they
two
could?
best
You know why they
six
could?
men.
Yeah, because
They won all those awards.
Yeah, okay, you're right. You
Yeah.
are right because Jamal Crawford is now the oldest player to score 50 points and also
But then I don't know if they
That's not just one thing.
factor it in.
That's just one thing. He also has the most points ever scored by a reserve, like all these other things. So like
True.
that might be,
Wow,
and like
Gordon.
Lou Will also has that. stuff like
Ginobili
that.
would be in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah,
well,
but
he's
that's
like
a
a
little bit
3-time NBA champion.
Ginobili
True.
Ginobili only came off the bench because he wanted to.
And he's like
Yeah.
one of the best foreign players of all time.
Lou
now.
Will only comes off the bench because he wants to, but Manu Ginobili is much better than Lou Will.
Yeah.
And they're
I
five-time
don't know.
champions.
Just something to think about. Like if
Are
you're
they
the
5-time
best
champions?
at like
4 at least.
Really? I
at
had
your
no idea.
job,
Duncan has
like
5.
in the NBA. Like,
Oh, then he definitely
I don't
is.
know.
So
if you're
I
one
see
of
where
the
you're coming
best
from.
of
It's
all
hard.
time.
It's hard to see that like those guys that
there's
were
just so many more people
yeah.
that have more.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that comes down to.
They're just like those big names in the era. Like there are a lot of big names in eras that don't make the Hall of Fame.
Like like people think like the whole Paul Pierce thing that's going around now. I mean, him versus D Wade has nothing to do with the Hall of Fame, but to say that he would probably get in before Lou Will or those guys is probably right.
Paul Pierce?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
First
So
shot.
so like they're
Oh.
even lower because like
Oh.
obviously D Wade's gonna get in over
Yeah.
Paul Pierce. He has way more accolades. So if that's a step below, then they're even lower than
And then
Paul
yeah, and then a
Pierce.
step below
oh
that.
yeah. I mean, the chances of them getting in are
Slim.
You're saying just for like just recognition of their career. Like they weren't just some role player. Like they
Oh,
had-
for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know what
yeah,
you're saying.
Like just
Maybe-
because
maybe-
they were the best at their job.
yeah.
Maybe like a
like-
jersey retirement. I don't know who they played for the longest or if they have any
They're just
impact
such
on that team.
journeymen. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. I feel the same way,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to
No,
express
I don't
it
think
for
they
that.
will. But you know.
Yeah, I definitely.
It's
agree with
unfortunate
that
because
something.
there's no way to like solidify their names in
their
history
career. Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're not good enough to get in the Hall of Fame. But there's no other secondary
Yeah.
thing unless you get your jersey retired.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But they both ball the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Jamal Crawford had 50 the other day.
I know.
crazy.
Dude, it's insane.
It's crazy.
And in what might be one of his last games.
Yeah,
No one talks about that.
that's crazy.
But yeah, it's fucking insane. These goddamn Celtics could fucking figure it out, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Yeah, but now Marcus Smart's out for like the first round,
And the
maybe the
second
second
Wait
round.
a second.
I'm gonna see. Oh,
But
Tiger takes.
I also saw that.
Tigers in the lead.
You good there, buddy?
Yeah, I just had to burp. The guy for the Raptors, OG Anunoby or whatever, however you say his name.
Yeah.
He just had an emergency appendectomy, but he's only going to be out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is insane.
Well, it's not really a tough surgery.
No.
No.
Could you have played basketball after?
Well, I'm not a pro athlete, but if I was a pro athlete, yeah, probably.
Could you have played pickup basketball after?
2 weeks?
I don't know. Didn't you have that?
Yeah. It's really the surgery's crazy. It's so like advanced. They only make like two little incisions.
That was the most fucked up thing. He came home after the surgery, had two little dots right here, and he's like, "This is it." I'm like, "What do you mean that's it?" He's like, "Yeah, they just fucking."
Did you like get like a sharp pain in your stomach and you have to?
So my story's kind of insane. We were at a
beautiful. I don't even really know it.
we were at a Brooklyn Nets game, and that was the one.
Wait, the one that we were all at.
The one when Joe Johnson hit those 2 buzzer beaters? Yeah, that was the game.
Oh, wow.
My stomach kind of started hurting, and I kept peeing, but I didn't, have to pee. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like, oh, I don't know what this is. And then I heard, and then we were in Brooklyn, and then we slept over at our grandparents' house in Connecticut, and I was like, damn, this pain's still here. And so we called the doctor, and they were like, do this. They said, jump on one foot and see if that hurts. And I almost fell down. And I was like, holy shit. And the nurse was like, yeah, you should probably go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, and that night I had surgery.
Damn.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, because if it explodes, you could die. Because
Yeah.
just your shit goes everywhere in your body.
Oh.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. But it was right after that game.
Yeah, you thought you were eating like a bad chicken finger or something.
Oh, no. No.
Turns out
No.
your
Yeah.
appendix has to get taken out.
Dude, holy shit. Yeah, that's fucked. Bro, I don't drink red Gatorade because of you.
That's funny.
Yeah. Ever since literally that day.
That's so weird.
I know. Mike threw up because of red Gatorade one time. I think aren't you allergic to the red dye?
I have no idea. It might have just been that day.
Oh, well, it was something with the red Gatorade and the something, and it made him throw up. And ever since that day, I've always had it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this. And it has nothing. I don't know why, but
it's one of the worst flavors in my opinion.
I'm not a big fan.
No.
It's pretty fucking bad. That's why it's not like fruit punch. It's like red. It's like
I'm a big blue Gatorade, blue Powerade.
I like orange. Riptide Rush is the best.
Purple. I'm an orange guy. Also,
Yeah.
Riptide Rush. Both up there for me.
Both solid.
Yeah, I'm an OG flavors guy.
You know what's worse? Both are bad. What's worse? G2 or Gatorade Rain?
Ugh.
I kind of like Gatorade Rain.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Back in the day.
I don't like either of them, to be honest.
I thought they were just both too little watery for me.
Yeah, same.
They had was it like a kiwi strawberry Gatorade Rain?
Yes.
I used to bang that. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. No, Gatorade, but G2
tastes like cough syrup.
Bro, yeah. I don't know what the fuck they were going with that.
Some
My
medicine.
G2 is probably the grossest thing I've ever put in my body.
The Tiger Woods Gatorade used to be fire.
Oh yeah,
Really?
dude.
Yeah, fire.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I ever had that.
No,
That was good.
It was limited edition, bro.
Yeah.
Because they cut that shit quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of Tiger Woods, before we end it or nothing, a little update for everybody.
Also, does a question about Gatorade. Does Gatorade taste better in a nipple top?
Yes.
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 Okay,
Easy.
cool.
I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, it does. All right, quick update for everybody.
Nipple top.
Oh, that's our dog.
Is that what you call that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good picture. Holy shit.
Nice.
Matt doing a little photo shoot with Spanky.
Nice.
Flash
I've
that
never
up on
met
the screen.
Spanky.
You haven't met Spanky yet?
Yeah, dude. It's been a while since I've been here.
I know. But
Spanky.
the
I
one
like the
day-
name, dude.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Yeah, Spanky.
He's a good boy. He's a real good boy. But the update I was going to give was Tiger Woods is now in first place, up 2 shots,
Wow.
But what hole is he on?
minus 14. I don't know. The other update is the Celtics are down at halftime. Fuck them. Bruins won last night, so they're tied 1-1.
Time to hop on the Bruins bandwagon.
Always.
Playoff
Every time
hockey,
it's the
baby.
playoffs,
Playoff
yep,
hockey, baby.
yep.
That's
Through
the only
set.
shit you watch.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to win.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He might. Yeah, he is. The other guy, unless he blows the last 2 holes.
Wow. Tiger.
He's up 2 strokes, and everyone else is done or on the 17th hole. Finished, yeah.
Wow.
Tiger
Should we
Woods
turn
might-
that on?
Well, he's on the 17th. I don't know. Is it gonna finish up by 3:00? Is he gonna finish and win? Maybe. Yeah, we could turn on. Well, either way, this is how we're finishing. So I just wanted to let everyone know. Tiger Woods might win the Masters by the time we are off this podcast.
Tiger Woods is the Masters champion. I'm calling it right now.
We might talk about this next week.
We don't know when this is out.
This is out today.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, we're doing this podcast day of.
Oh.
This is coming out today.
This is coming out today.
Oh, wow. Instant action.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You're going to see it after. Also, we know everything that happened in Game of Thrones already.
I got a preview.
You know, but while you're watching Game of Thrones, I don't know if there's commercial breaks. I know there's not commercial breaks. I'm just trying to plug our podcast.
But while you're watching the
listen
NBA, the playoffs, any sporting event, watch that shit on mute. Turn this baby on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, as always, subscribe if you're listening.
Tell
your friends. Tell your families.
Like the video and comment. Comment anything. I really don't give a fuck. Comment.
Drew, where can they find you?
Drew, where can they find you?
You can find me slinging lobster nachos at the Red Parrot Restaurant on Thames Street.
Got any Instagram you want to plug?
Instagram? You want to plug anything?
No.
Don't find him.
I don't know.
Don't find him.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come by.
Give him a nice tip.
Yeah, give me a nice tip.
He does a good job. They run a nice tight ship over there at the Red Parrot.
Great establishment.
We'll be there all summer long.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some nice weather down here. But as always,
this is free ad
thank
for
you
Red Parrot.
Yeah, we're gonna get sponsorship.
Free ads.
Sponsorship.
No free ads.
Sponsor us. Anything. We're on 10 episodes already. Come on.
Maybe we could do a live show on the 3rd floor.
Dude, oh my god, that'd be funny. We gotta get. Me and Mike were talking outdoor episodes. We're gonna be doing it all.
Wow.
We're really taking up a notch now that we're on double-digit sods, boys. But
get ready, strap in,
fucking watch out,
subscribe.
We're coming for you, Joe Rogan.
Tell your friends.
But either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Episode 10 of the Madoians and Friends podcast.
Friend 8. Thanks for coming, Drew.
Thank you. What an honor.
All right. Peace.
Peace.